Going all the way back to 1968, 1969, people have been flying on this exact airframe itself, just with upgrades to it over time. As the new gunships come out, having more technology is great because it lets us be able to do the same amount of stuff with less people on board.
It's been constantly deployed to Afghanistan for almost 12 years now.
We have enemy QRF approaching 300 meters.
Close air support's very difficult to do because your biggest concern is anti-fratricide, not hurting the good guys on the ground. The reason we do that really well is, one, we can stay overhead for a long period of time. We're a left side or a side shooting platform and a constant pylon turn. So basically, we can put rounds down on just about any part of the area at any time within seconds if we're needed to.
Welcome to United States Navy ships, sailors, and submarines. I am your host, Dougie Fearless, and we thank you for joining us today. Please enjoy today's content, and we will see you again real soon.
You're clear to engage 105 Hurlburt.
You already did your spiel?
Yep.
Nav confirms we are cleared to fire. Arm 5 and 6.
5
and 6 armed. Confirm our helos are outside. There we go.
016.
All players, rounds away.
Sweet. In the area.
Get there.
Gun ready.
Yep.
Then 2.
They're getting.
Then half. Then half. Gun ready.
Direct.
Oh.
Direct. Then 2.
I searching.
Right, off the trigger. Around the orbit. On the other side of the train, stand by.
Copy that. Do you have any positive impacts?
Aim firm for
8-of-T's way out of the way.
Probably do you want me to go inhibit?
negative. Off the trigger.
Copy.
060. Roger, call visual. Roger, you're still on the other side of the ridge. I'll call visual. I am now visual.
Standing by to come back on the trigger.
Copy that.
There we go. Rounds in the area.
Good shots.
Good impacts.
Lead is off left. Round
You got him, IR.
Clear. Confirm you're
IR's
on
tracking.
dash 1 to
Copy that. Pilot Foco, IR 5 out of trainable.
All players. Going
Good
hot.
storm.
Copy that. Going hot. 105.
These rounds are away.
Direct.
Direct.
5-2. Confirm that you're
Then
going
2.
guns
Then
only.
2. Direct.
Guns only.
Direct.
You got aim firm visual. Copy.
Clear. Direct. Gun ready.
Direct.
Can't hear. Alright. Coming at you on the geometry. Off the trigger.
Strangle the burn.
Voice recorder on crew. Pilot Foco, you have IR 6 out of trainable. And friendlies are still 400 meters away. Foco's ready.
Nav confirms cleared to fire. IR 6.
FROE and
That's all we
11
needed
Alpha
was a
16.
PD.
Yep.
Tree fell. Timber.
Alright.
Crazy. Forgot about that.
0-2 low. Okay. I'm not seeing much of anything.
It looked like that first one was a good hit. You knocked the tree down that he was underneath.
Copy.
It was designed from the very get-go to be the ultimate gunship. Most of that turned out to be true, but some of it took a little bit more work.
Well, this would have had several advantages over the H model. The H model was all opened up. It had no, you could pressurize it, but you'd have to take the guns off, you'd have to close doors up and all that, and it wouldn't be a gunship. This thing was built to be able to pressurize, fly at a higher altitude and cruise, which is a better fuel efficiency and everything, and then come in and depressurize and do its job. As you can tell, it's a big, clumsy airplane. It wouldn't take a gunner very long to find this thing and knock it down in the daytime. At nighttime, they can't even find you. They can hear you, but hopefully you're putting enough bullets down. He's not thinking about sticking his gun up. He just wants to not get hit. So nights are our bread and butter.
We own the night, we like to say. You know, AVSOC does that really well. And, you know, the gunship, I just think the mission was just so cool that that's why I wanted to fly it, and that's why I flew it for as long as I did. Gunships throughout the history of gunships have been a great asset to the guys on the ground, and part of, you know, what we try to accomplish when we go and support those guys on the ground, which is to protect them from the people that are trying to harm them, and so they get to go home every night, and then we get to go home, and we got home every night in this airplane. We were supporting some Navy SEALs. Originally it was they were taking over this village. They were looking for some high value targets. So they asked us to kind of do kind of a wide sweep around the area, just kind of make sure there was nothing going on. And we noticed about 8 individuals sitting in a little ditch that was about 300 meters away from, you know, the outskirts of that village. And we called that in, and they sent in a Navy SEAL team. And as soon as they got there, those guys that were sitting down then stood up and started shooting at them. So 3 of those SEALs got injured, none of them fatally, but 3 of them got injured, and then they asked us to put fire down, and within about 23 seconds we had the first round on the ground.
A little bit of mixed emotions, but you know what? I was allowed to retire. It should be too.
The airplane did a wonderful job for its lifetime, and I was fortunate enough to be a big part of a lot of what it did. And thinking back on them, you know, on the missions we flew, and even the local missions we flew, we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of good times. We had a few scary times, but there's just, you know, after spending so much time with it, you know, I was more comfortable with this than I was in my own house for a long time. So it hurts to see it here, but I'd rather see it here than be, you know, tore up, destroyed. So, but it sure brings back a lot of memories, a lot of good memories, and a lot of pride, a sense of pride, I think.
On January 31st, 1991, an AC-130H aircraft, call sign Spirit 03, was conducting an operational check of its fire control system when they are retasked to an armed reconnaissance mission against the Iraqi army near the Saudi Arabia border town of Khafji. During the early morning hours, Spirit 03 was cleared to engage the border post and hostile vehicles in the area. The crew began firing its 40mm and 105mm at the targets. The aggressive intervention prevented an enemy missile attack on Allied forces defending Khafji. Shortly after completing their mission, en route to their home base, Spirit 03 was shot down. All 14 crew members were lost. Spirit 03, tail number 696567 of the 16th Special Operations Squadron, based at Hurlburt Field, Florida, became the 7th AC-130 aircraft to be lost in combat.
We thank you from the bottom of the deep blue sea for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoyed today's content, then please do us a solid and smash the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. As always, if you have served in the United States Armed Forces, we thank you for your service, and we acknowledge that if not for your sacrifice, this channel would not be possible, and we salute you.